In this video, I'll be reselling using only methods ChatGPT tells me. But wait to see what happens next because the results are shocking. Let's go ahead and ask ChatGPT what we want. Starting off, it's saying that I should resell stuff from a garage sale. Thankfully, I have one nearby, so let's go check it out. Seeing the yard sale for a sign covered up the entire entrance of a neighborhood, it's a bit underwhelming. And by the way, for this video, the only rule I set for myself is I cannot leave empty-handed. Nothing really grabbed my attention because this is stuff you throw away. But there was a bin of DVD with a deal of 3 movies for $1, which isn't bad at all, even if they're just used. I'm about to grab these 3 right here. I'm about to run to my car and grab $1. Oh yeah. You have 2, yeah. That's a good one. Thank you. Yeah. I did throw an extra $1 in just because it actually feels a little wrong buying 3 things for $1. It wasn't what I expected, but for about 33 cents a piece, I think we could probably get about $3 of a DVD. It's not too bad, so I'll just go ahead and list them on eBay and see if we have a buyer, but I'm not really hyped over this or anything. Next up, ChatGPT tells me to look for deals I could resell at Goodwill. This can't be worse than the garage sale, so let's start heading there. How you doing? What happened?
What are you doing?
I'm just recording myself. That was closed off. This wasn't. I thought that would be here.
Private section. See camera everywhere.
Mm.
You can go maybe across the street.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll do that. I'm leaving. This boy tweaking. Bro, nah, he not letting me. Like, calm down, man. Nobody gonna take your spot. Like, look, this is the spot that's blocked off. Look, it got nothing to do with me, bro. Nothing. I don't know why he's so pressed for nothing. Like, I don't feel like standing up out here anymore because I don't want him like tweaking out a little more. As I was saying, we're now at the Goodwill. I'm about to go in there and see how it is. I've never actually been to like a Goodwill in like close to 12 years, and when I did go back then, it was literally for like a few seconds, so I have no idea what I'm expecting right now. And by the way, this is the outlet though, so I don't know if this is a good entry to the whole Goodwill scene again. I did hear that they sell stuff here by the pound, but that just makes me feel like everything here is trash, some sort of junk. Only one way to find out. Let's go in and see what they got. I honestly didn't think that it would be this crowded, but I gotta say the people in here seem dedicated. And no joke, I even ran into about 20 DVDs that were all cleared, where somebody took the DVDs and not the cases, that way they could save weight, which is smart, but I find it pretty funny just because cases barely weigh anything. But you do you, I guess. Half of the Goodwill was junk and the other half was clothes. If you know me, you know I don't bother reselling used clothes or shoes, so I was running out of bins really fast until I saw these crates full of books. After scanning and running through all the prices on eBay, the only one I found worth it is this book that I can get for 80 cents, while online it can sell for about $11, making it the only item I'll be buying from this Goodwill. It's my first time here, throwing the floor.
In the middle of the floor.
To be honest, for how cheap everything was, I shouldn't complain, but I should probably hit the actual Goodwill store next time. Maybe there's better stuff. Guess that'll just have to be in another video. Next up, ChatGPT tells me to resell from liquidation stores, and you know I'm going straight to Ross. I'll tell you why in a second. We're not here at Ross. The reason I chose Ross is because in my previous video where I've resold from liquidation stores, Ross destroyed it with an estimated profit about $1,300. But yeah, so we're back at it again, and I know exactly what job I'm going into. Also, as I covered in my previous video, you know that my strat is to first run through the aisle back and forth and just pile up everything that looks interesting. Then when I think I found everything, I run through the prices online and see if we have a good deal, which here everything I found were all track spikes. The first one were these cross-country dragonflies, which are $170 at the Nike store, which is just insane. These are the same ones but in a red, and these jaw fly forward, also 20 but 125 new. But here are the same ones but in the blue. I would buy every single one of them, which would cost me about $80, and I'd have a guaranteed minimum return of about $400. But every other track spike size 13 and up. And quick tip, never buy those unless those shoes are for you. So I'm just gonna get these, which are size 9, which is just perfect. So far from all the prompts from ChatGPT, this one has to be the best one. But we got one more, and here's where it really gets interesting. I waited until sunset so we could do this, just so we could try maximizing our chances of finding something, because dumpsters tend to come in the morning. So by now, hopefully everybody threw their stuff out. And no, I will not be jumping in any dumpsters. Instead, I'll be just driving past them, because if somebody still has something that has some sort of value, probably going to be outside the dumpster. But we may see a lot more furniture and things like that. But I don't know. ChatGPT said this, so we're going to do it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm trying to go as long as possible. It's about 8 p.m. right now. I'm going to try hitting up all the apartment complexes in my area. I don't know how long this will take or how many it will take. Only one way to find out. So let's get this started. For this segment, in order to really show how much driving's involved, to see if it's really worth it or not, I'm gonna have everything edited between 20 to 50 times speed. That way you can see the type of distance I'm covering with each dumpster. Finally, after about 30 minutes on the road, we finally found something. This trolley jack costs about 40 new, but it's really worn out, missing the handle. Probably gotta add a little oil in it. But I'm pretty sure I can sell for about 20 bucks, which is not bad at all. So far we have our first win. Let's see if we can find anything else. At this point, I was really losing hope until I remembered there was an apartment complex right around the corner. And of course, like, this is some sort of perfectly scripted show. We found 4 wheels. Like, there's no way. These 4 brand new golf cart wheels are about $150 brand new. But because 2 of the wheels have bad tread, I can pretty confidently say that I could sell them all for 50 bucks. Let's freaking go. Easy. To be completely honest, I was actually losing a lot of hope with that one. It's been about 30 minutes since we found the jack. I was really losing hope, but we found these tires. Thankfully right now, because I was actually getting ready to head out, like, not gonna lie. It got so bad I just stopped recording a lot of it. We found something. I'm gonna call it here. It's been like a 2 hours. I think it's time for me to head home. Now let's quickly summarize everything that happened. Our total amount from this dumpster run is $70, which isn't bad at all. But just like everything else ChatGPT recommended, everything is more luck based, so there's no consistency at all. And here are the totals. We were looking at about a $157 profit, which is much more than I expected. But at this pace, just get a job. But maybe if I just did this longer, I'd find something that would make it all worth it. You just never know. These videos are gonna keep getting crazier, so just subscribe, like, and I'll see you on the next one.